Okay, uh, welcome to our video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we'll see how to implement or how to apply events in our JavaScript. So events are like when I click a button, when I mouse over uh, my mouse to any object, or when I type anything from my keyboard, it's an event, which means something happened. So our programming works like event-based programming. So event-based means something is going to be done when something happens. When I click a button, when I select data from combo box, when I enter value to my text box, and anything like that. So we have multiple events in JavaScript. So we'll see a few of them. So let's create our file, HTML file, event handling .html. Okay, so in this tutorial we'll see an example. We'll define sample div, and we'll see how can we capture those events, like when we mouse over to a specific area, and when we leave that area, and also when we click on that area. We'll see how can we manage that. So first, let's create div, and let's define some properties for it, like its border style is solid, width 300 pixel, just to make it enough to see. Okay, so now let's open the file and see what it looks like. So this is our div. Now when we enter our mouse into this box, mouse in, mouse enter event is occurred. When we leave, or when we remove our mouse from that box, mouse leave event is occurred, and also when we click on it, mouse click event will occur. So there are different events. We'll see how to manage those, the three different manages events for now. So okay, so let's create our script tag. So now we're going to have three functions. The first function is going to define mouse in. The second one, mouse out. These are just function names. I can make the function names whatever I want. So the third one is going to manage mouse click. So when I click, so these functions are going to be called. When these functions are called, I need some place to provide input rather than writing alert functions. Let's create a text box here. Type is text. Now it has to have an ID. So let's call it text result, so that it's going to be a text box to show result. So now on mouse in function, what we're going to do, document dot get element by ID. This will get me this text box. So I have to provide its ID dot value. Then in its value, let's write something called mouse in, and now mouse out. Finally here, mouse click. Okay, So this will show, or this will demonstrate that whenever those functions are being called, which means we have successfully handled all the events in this div. So now for each event we have to call its specific function, which means, let's say, on click, use mouse on click. Don't forget to put this parenthesis on mouse. For mouse, as you can see, we have like 7 functions. From those we're going to use mouse enter and mouse leave. So for mouse enter, I will call mouse in function. For mouse leave, I will call mouse out function. Okay, now let's refresh our file. Now as you can see, we have added a text box. So when the icon is inside text box, in my text box, mouse in is written. When my mouse is out, it's called mouse out. Mouse in, mouse out. When I click on it, it says mouse clicked. Okay, so we have successfully managed 3 events in our JavaScript. There are a lot of events, as you can see. Now I'm using WebStorm as an editor. So as you can see, we have a lot of events provided by JavaScript. All those keywords starting from on defines different type of events. We can handle them, or we can use them on different occasions, like double click, when you double click, when you close, when you change. So these are useful when we write real life applications and tries to manage every aspect of our application, or every events that are happening in our browser. So this is I think this is enough for JavaScript event handling introduction. So I hope it's clear. If you have any questions or any comments and suggestions, please give us your comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube video channel so that you will get notifications about other future new videos. Thank you very much.